Good evening, Husky fans. We are coming to you live from Elk Point. I did, Logan. It was such a great introduction. I wanted to roll with it. Coming to you live here from Point-Jefferson School on the campus of the Point-Jefferson Huskies in Elk Point, South Dakota. We're the number 2 seed in Region 4A. The Point-Jefferson Huskies are set to take on the 3 seed tonight, the Chargers from Sioux Falls Christian. We are about 8.5 minutes away from warm-ups being done, so we are going to take this opportunity to hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Logan and I will be to get you all the info you need and get set for this Region 4A semifinal tonight. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Every day, life throws its challenges our way. It might be sitting at a desk too long, or picking up the kids, or simply everyday wear and tear. Over time, these moments can misalign our bodies. The doctors at Heartland Chiropractic Associates understand this delicate balance. Their team of experienced chiropractors doesn't just address symptoms, but seeks and finds the root cause. Call and book an appointment today and discover why Heartland Chiropractic Associates has been voted 2 times the best chiropractic clinic in Siouxland.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions to multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with Thermobond today.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you. protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Welcome to Elk Point, South Dakota, home of the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies and dedicated residents who take pride in their community. At our independent insurance agency, we understand the unique needs of Elk Point families and businesses. We offer personalized insurance tailored to protect what matters most to you. Let us help you safeguard your future while you enjoy all that Elk Point has to offer. Contact Rubida Insurance today to learn more. Together, we can make this season unforgettable for our community and our athletes.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at The Dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Every day, life throws its challenges our way. It might be sitting at a desk too long, or picking up the kids, or simply everyday wear and tear. Over time, these moments can misalign our bodies. The doctors at Heartland Chiropractic Associates understand this delicate balance. Their team of experienced chiropractors doesn't just address symptoms, but seeks and finds the root cause. Call and book an appointment today and discover why Heartland Chiropractic Associates has been voted 2 times the best chiropractic clinic in Siouxland.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
computer, babe.
Actually?
Yep.
That's gonna be terrible.
Okay, we are going to do our best for you this evening. Our sound mixer just died, so Logan and I are going to get real close here, real cozy, and talk right into the computer. It'll be a little tough here in this gym. There's a lot of fans here tonight, so bear with us. We'll do our best. We had things up and going, and then all of a sudden we heard a weird cracking, popping noise.
Yeah, there was
and
a
we
bunch
lost
of
everything.
There was a bunch of cracking noise, and then it sounded like a car driving down a highway. It was really weird.
Yeah, snap, crackle, pop. We're not talking about Rice Krispies either. So, starters for the Huskies tonight, the usual suspects. Number 0, Caitlin Van Rokel. Number 1, Courtney Brewer. Number 4, Ashley Brewer. Number 5, Sarah Schmitz. Hit this. That was arrow. There we go. Number 14, Bentley Kohlbaum. Number 18, Jillian Vandevet. Starters tonight for the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. Help me out, Logan. Number 2, Aubrey Van Beek. Number 5, Jasmine Vanderhaar. Number 4, Addison Barber.
10.
Number 10, Rachel Dielman. Who else we got? Number 3, Brietta Timms.
I can't see.
And is that 18? Basma. Basma's the libero tonight. Sarah Schmitz will take the first serve. Hits it over to Basma. Barber all the way outside to Timms. And the Chargers will win the first point of the night. Now, the things we didn't get to mention as we got going tonight, of course, the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, the perennial power here in Class A. Volleyball in South Dakota. They have won 7 straight Class A volleyball titles. I'd be willing to bet money on the fact this is probably one of the first times they've ever had to travel in region play to qualify for the SODAC 16. So
a long time at least.
Even though the Huskies are favored seed point-wise, I feel like the Chargers are going to be the favorite until somebody beats them. And Bentley Kohlbaum, that's good if you're a Husky fan to get her going early. She'll go ahead and pick up her first kill of the night.
It's going to be hard to hear us because it's getting really loud.
That's an ace for Ashley Brewer. Yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement here in the gym.
A lot of yelling.
Including the announcers. The announcers have to do some yelling. Basma passes it up to Barber. Big swing by Timms. That was all set up by a good pass from Basma in the back row, and then Barber plays it beautifully. Sets it up for her hitter. Substitution. Checking into the game is Meredith Nelson. She replaces number 2, Audrey Van Beek. Barber will pick up the ace. Well, so far the Chargers lead by 2, and they have 2 aces. Schmitz to Brewer to Vandevet. That goes off the hands of Overman. Sorry, I missed her subbing in earlier. That's Jayla Overman, the freshman for the Chargers. Substitution on the Husky side. Number 8, Paige Jacobs checks into the game. She replaces number 15, Molly Gary. Courtney Brewer to serve. Basma with the pass to Barber. Overman tips it over short to Jacobs. Brewer outside to Kohlbaum, goes cross court off the arms of Basma and over. We are knotted up at 4. Courtney Brewer will get another serve here.
I feel like every point there's more and more energy in this
Exactly.
gym.
Basma sends that one up to Overman. She'll tip short. I apologize. Number 6 is Nelson. Kohlbaum plays that ball out of the net to Schmitz, and they're saying that was 4. Yep, nobody touched that ball. That ball was just hit into the net. Good save there by Bentley, but that was the 4th hit. Substitution on the Chargers side, number 14. Camden Mulder checks in. She replaces Vanderhaar. Timms to serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. Outside to Vandevet. All the way down the line. Off the hands of Barber. And Vandevet will pick up her first kill of the night.
My apologies. Second kill of the night. Thank you for the correction, Logan. Once again, for those of you just tuning in, we're doing our best tonight. Logan and I talking into the computer. Our sound mixer literally, I think, fried as we were sitting here with the headphones on. Like we said, snap, crackle, pop, but not the good Rice Krispie kind. Beautiful dig by Mazma. Barber all the way outside to Mulder.
Into the net.
But it goes into the net. Huskies take their first lead of the night, 6-5. Off the arms of Timms. Bosma outside to number 14 is Mulder. Oh, a little mishit there by Van Rokel in the back row. We're tied up once again. Number 10, Dealman checks back in the game for the Chargers. Bosma will take a seat. Overman to serve. Schmitz to Brewer, back set to Jacobs. That ball is tight to the net. Oh, wow. Reached over and flicked over the net by Mulder. Jacobs can't quite get there. Overman with another serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. She'll set outside to Schmidt. She goes cross court. Nice dig by Overman. Big swing that time for Mulder. That went off the hands of the Husky block and drops in front of the Husky defense. Chargers on a 3-0 run here. I have a feeling this whole game is going to be a game of runs, and it's going to be really important for the Huskies to maintain their momentum and maintain their energy regardless of what the score is. Beautiful placement that time by Courtney Brewer. That's a little setter-on-setter crime there right in front of the setter for the Chargers, Barber. She can't quite get there. Ashley Brewer back in the front row for the Huskies. Vandevet takes a seat. Oh no! Bad news if you're a Charger fan there. Mulder made a great pass, but then got in the way of Timms trying to come over and make a play on that. Good news if you're a Husky fan. Oh, tipped over short. Schmitz to Brewer. Oh, big swing. Nice. Little splits there by Bosma. Oof to my.
Yeah.
Good play there. Nelson sends it over. Brewer right back over. Beautiful spot, but just outside the line. She saw it the last time, was able to put it in front of Barber, but just outside the line that time for Courtney Brewer. Number 6, Meredith Nelson now back to serve for the Chargers. And she sends that ball out past the end line. Now, Logan, you and I were going to have this conversation before we had to scramble and fix our equipment here, but you had mentioned, what do you think the key for tonight's game was?
I think the key for tonight is that don't give up a lot of free points, because this game is just going to be a big rally the whole time.
Yes, and so things like missed serves and hitting the ball in the net, both teams are going to try and limit that. Nice play by Courtney Brewer there to punch that ball over. Outside to Mulder, she tips over short. Courtney Brewer runs it down. Schmitz to the back row. Sliding save by Timms. Oh, nice job by Molly Gary to keep that alive. Schmitz is going to hit it down the line. Punched up to the net. Outside to Mulder. Koldom is there. That's tight to the net. Danger. Tipped over. And it goes out. Huskies will win that point, and the crowd absolutely erupts. I have no idea if anyone can even hear me. But beautiful play. Got good hustle by the Huskies that time. Another serve that time for Molly Gary. Barber all the way outside to Mulder. She sends it over. Dug by Van Rokel. That goes over the head of Courtney Brewer. Point Chargers. Substitution on the Chargers side. Number 5, Jasmine Vandehar checks in. She is going to replace Mulder. Vandehar to serve. Gary to Brewer, outside to Brewer, big swing off the hands of the block. Good dig though by Van Beek. Oh wow, Timms just goes up top of everybody. Brietta Timms, the senior outside hitter for the Chargers, puts that ball away. Now, unlike the other night we saw with the Tanningers, the Chargers are a lot more experienced team, a lot more seniors on the roster. Hey, there's one of those missed opportunities. 3 points, and that one goes in favor of the Huskies. Serve out of bounds that time. Sarah Schmitz, the junior, back to serve. Big swing for Dealman that time. I'm not sure if it was touched or not, but it was a moot point because it landed in regardless. Dealman will take a seat. Back in the front row for the Chargers is Bosma. Or sorry, not Bosma. Overman. Bosma's serving. Colbaum will send that one over short. Set up by Overman. Outside to Timms. Oh, off the face of Molly Gary. Wow. Well, Molly was in the right spot, but I tell you what, when Timms goes up and just is able to rear back and get a free swing, it's kind of like when you see Bentley Colbaum do that, you almost feel bad for the other team a little bit. Good pass that time by Gary. Set outside to Colbaum. She'll tip over and out. Yes, just out past the sideline. That has been a spot that has looked like it's been open. Huskies have hit it a couple of times, but they've missed on their last 2. Let's see if they continue to go that way. Brewer back set to Brewer. She goes down line, punched up by Bosma. Barber sends it outside to Timms. Roll shot short, dug by Colbaum. Brewer outside to Colbaum. Big swing. Oh! That was I just talked about that. Colbaum got a free swing, and Vanderhard felt the worst of that one.
It hit her and then it died.
Right in the chin, like a chin shot
right
that
after
time.
it hit her.
Tell you what, though, Vanderhard stood in there and took it, though. That is a hard hit ball. Vanderhard to Barber. She back set to Overman, and that ball sails. Huskies cut the lead back to 2. Jillian Vandebed back in the front row for the Huskies. Ashley Brewer serving. Vandebed having a party. Oh!
That was really good.
Nice 2 blocks that time. Jillian's having a block party. And the Chargers are invited.
Take a free cat while you're there.
That's right.
Amanda wants you to take them.
There you go. You get a free cat if you go to Vandebed's block party. Big swing by Timms. Nice dig by Brewer. Outside to Brewer. Colbaum, big swing. And once again, the crowd is absolutely erupting. Once again, I have no idea if anybody can even hear me. I feel like I'm screaming into the computer right now. But this is some awesome atmosphere for Husky volleyball. Ashley Brewer with another serve. Barber outside to Tim. She'll tip that. Good play that time by the senior. Wisely, it's almost like she purposely took it off the block, kind of swiped at it so that the Huskies would touch it and it goes out of bounds. Number 6, Nelson back in the front row for the Chargers. She replaced, Logan, I'm sorry, who did she go in for? I apologize, I missed
Number 2 maybe?
Number 2, yeah, Van Beek, I believe.
Pretty sure.
Colbaum gets around it and that ball will be in. I just got a text from a EPJ alum. She said she can hear me.
Who was it?
Huh? Molly Perner. Molly, thank you. Keep us updated on the DV score if you want. Oh, the kickball! Ouch! And it looks like the Chargers are going to take their first time out of the set. We'll take a break. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
And we are back.
We are back. Huskies currently leading 17 to 15. Momentum, which is so important in volleyball, is in favor of the Huskies right now. Turn us down a little bit. There we go. See if the Huskies can come back and recapture that momentum that Coach Wasner and her staff failed to mention at the beginning. The Chargers are coached by head coach Darcy Wasner, assisted by Wilton Zobel, Brittany Vollmer, and Jacqueline Neuendorf. Huskies on the other side are coached by head coach Alicia Loyland. She's assisted by Tammy Gary.
Another
and
block by
Courtney
Jillian.
Oh, big swing, but they said it was out. I think Bentley wanted that one back.
Yeah.
Once again, that line, it just looks to be open. And the Huskies have seen it. They're just putting it out past the end line. They got to make a little adjustment, and I think that's going to be a good spot for them continuing to go to all night. Timms to serve. Vandevat, big swing. Oh! They shot off of Timms that time. Jillian Vandevat, the senior. A couple of big swings so far, a couple of big blocks. She's playing well in her last home volleyball match of her career. Huskies retain the 2-point lead. Bentley Colbaum to serve. Sends that ball deep to Timms. Barber outside to that went to Overman. Barber had me faked out. I thought she was going outside to Mulder, but ends up going short to Overman, who tries to just kind of dump it over in front of the Husky defense, but sends it into the net.
Colbaum to serve.
Huskies with their biggest lead of the night. Bosma, that ball's tight to the net. Vandevet might have got her hand on it. Let's see what happened here. What are we calling? Oh, back row attack. Yep. I believe Barber is in the front row, so she can't go up above the plane of the net and make a play on the ball. Coach Wassler is going to take her second and final time out of the set. We'll be back.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
And we are back.
We are back. Husky fans, Huskies currently leading 20-16 here in set number 1. Logan made a great point. How do the referees keep track of back row attack and things like that? I'm going to be honest. Referees are good at their jobs.
It's really hard to remember.
Yes. You see officials get a lot of criticism for things a lot of the times, but without them, we don't have a game, and they are very good at what they do to remember all those things. And that ball goes out. No touch. No touch.
And like we were saying, the setter is the most guilty of
the back row attack. Yep, that's correct. Let's see. Referee's calling over floor Captain Bentley Colbaum. That is the only person that can talk to the up official. The EPJ fans are all excited. Now we're getting some explanation. It's like somebody let the air out of the balloon. You can almost hear a pin drop. We could almost hear the explanation. I don't really know what they were talking about, but he was using his hands a lot. Doing some sort of interpretive dance over there. I don't know what they were talking about, but Huskies now lead by 5. Another good serve by Colbaum. That ball is tight to the net. Oh, Bosma keeps it alive. That ball, free ball into the back row by Timms. Van Rokel to Brewer, outside to Schmidt. She tips short, but outside the antenna. That spot right behind that block. Once again, the Huskies try and go for it. Substitution on the Charger side. Dealman checks back in. Bosma will take a seat. Moving to the back row to serve is Jayla Overman. Oh, and Overman gets the ace. They cut the Husky lead to 3. Overman to serve again. Schmitz to Brewer. She tips short, but Overman's there. Barber outside to Mulder. Off the kind of the top of the head of Courtney Brewer. Husky lead is now down to 2. It was weird. Huskies had all the momentum, and then we had that stoppage of play where the referee had to talk to Bentley about something. That was like a free timeout almost for the Chargers. Huskies just need to rally here. Good save by Colbaum. Schmitz will send it deep to the back row. Get down. Thank you. Timms plays that ball. Dealman takes it over to Colbaum. Brewer sets up. Vandevet over the hands of Overman. Miss Dealman. I apologize. Sorry about that, Rachel. Rachel Dealman, number 10. Husky lead back to 3. Overman comes out, replaced in the back row by
Van Rokel to serve.
Good serve by Van Rokel. Nice pass by Bosma. Good block by Ashley Brewer that time. Mulder will roll shot it over to Colbaum. Brewer sets up. Brewer off the hands of the block. Huskies 2 points away from closing out set number 1. Their lead is now 4. That was the response that Coach Loyland really wanted there out of the Huskies. Chargers fought back, had a little bit of a run, but the Huskies have kind of stormed back. Oh, off the top of the tape. Good pass, though. Mulder outside, off the hands of Paige Jacobs, dug by Van Rokel. Brewer sets out to Schmidt. She'll tip it. Oh, off the hands of, let's see, Nelson and Dealman in the front row. Schmitz was trying to do what Timms did over on the other side, but a little bit bigger block that time for the Chargers, and it lands on the Husky side. Nelson to serve. Brewer back set to Jacobs. That went off of the hands of Dealman. Huskies 1 point away here in set number 1. Substitution on both sides. For the Chargers, we have Van Beek in for Nelson. For the Huskies, we have Gary in for Jacobs. Molly Gary, the junior, comes in to serve. The end line. Nothing hurt there. Just got to regroup now if you're the Huskies. Number 5, Vanderhaar checks back in, replacing Mulder. Vanderhaar to serve. Gary to Brewer, outside to Brewer, big swing! Ashley Brewer picks up the kill, and the Huskies will win set number 1. 25-21. We'll be back. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions to multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with Thermobond today.
Bring us back, I gotta find that thing.
And we are back.
Alright, one thing. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, technology! Hold on, I'm trying to, there we go. It's not like I work in technology or anything. Okay. And all the scramble to get our sound up and running. I failed to read this. I was supposed to read this at the beginning. The broadcast of these playoff games has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. This activity is brought to you in this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Okay, let's all catch our breath here a little bit, get ready for set number 2. I'm going to be honest, for the Huskies, you couldn't have asked for much of a better start. They did miss a few serves and missed a few spots where I think we can find the opening if they make a few small adjustments here, looking to build on that success here in set number 2.
Like we learned in the first set, you have to keep the momentum. That's what's going to get you the points in this game. I think volleyball, more than maybe any other sport that is played, is a game of momentum.
Okay, checking the lineup. cleanups. While that's doing so, I do have to give a shout out to the Vicinius family. Thanks for listening tonight. Hey, if you guys can throw Dakota Valley updates my way, Vicinius's, Marcus, Will, Melissa, give a girl some help. My phone isn't loading up here, so I can't give any scores. So anybody have scores, throw them our way. All right, here we are on set number 2. Brewer's going to set up pull bomb, tip at the net. Oh, I was going to say.
She was in the net and she hit it twice.
In the net and she hit it twice. So pick your poison, however you want to call it there. The first point of set number 2 goes to the Huskies. Oh, Ashley Brewer. That was a complete miss hit there in the back row. As soon as she left her hand, you could see it in her face. Whoops. Ashley Brewer will take a seat. Vanderbat back in the front row for the Huskies. Oh, Bosma returns the favor there.
That was really close to the line there. Good job by the Huskies.
Courtney Brewer to serve. Pass there by Vanderhaar. Outside to Timms. Oh, wow. Timms back in the front row now for the Chargers. Huskies really were able to go on a run when Timms was in the back row. You take that offensive firepower out front for the Chargers. That helps your defense. But Timms now, so the Huskies are just going to find a way to stop her. Barber to serve. And Barber will pick up the ace in front of a diving Van Rokel. Okay, I was just informed Dakota Valley did win their first set. They're in the other region of Region 4. That ball's pushed over by Courtney Brewer. Big swing for Overman off the hands of Ashley Brewer. So the touch. If you remember last time we were here, Barber, the setter for the Chargers, got dinged up a little bit. She didn't even finish the game, so good to see her back in action if you're a Charger fan. Oh, Kolbaum, that was a weird angle to try and come around on that. Sends that ball into the net. And currently Del Rapids is up 1-0 over West Central, another DAC 12 volleyball action. Thank you for the updates. Vicinius, keep them coming. Big swing for Kolbaum off the hands of Overman that time.
That's just what the Huskies needed to bring it back to 2 points.
Yeah, when the Huskies need a point, I feel like the last couple years, if you can get the ball to Kolbaum and she can get a big swing, that's exactly what you need. Bosma passed up to Barber. Timms will take it over to the back row to Kolbaum. Brewer outside to Schmitz, big swing, and that one is in. That time you saw Barber move over a little further to protect that line, and Schmitz took it in between Vanderhaar and Barber in the back row. So Schmitz, the junior for the Huskies, making a great adjustment on that one. And Kolbaum sends that one over. Barber to Timms, nice roll shot straight at Kolbaum though. Vandevet tips it off the hands of Overman. Back set to Kolbaum, she sends it over to Bosma. Barber outside to Timms, big swing through the hands of Jacobs and Vandevet along the net. Sioux Falls Christian extends their lead 6-4 here early on. Still a lot of energy. You can just feel it. We were talking about that during the break. It just feels like we're shaking up here. Hope that means this thing ain't coming down on everybody. Watch out. Schmitz roll shot into the middle. Bosma with the pass to Barber. She tips over to Courtney Brewer. Van Rokel sets up Kolbaum. She goes deep, but too far. Timms lets it go. Charger lead is now 3. I believe this ties the largest Charger lead of the night thus far. Van Rokel, Brewer runs it down. That ball's tight to the net. Jacobs just tips it over to the back row to Timms. Barber sets up Overman. Wow! That was just a pretty set there by Barber. That couldn't have been any better to Overman flying in there. She kind of hung in the air and just kind of snapped her wrist down. You know, Overman will probably gets the credit, but wow, good set that time by Barber. Brewer sets up Jacobs. She'll go across court, dug by Timms. Barber outside to Mulder. That goes up and over, and no touch. Ashley Brewer back in the front row for the Huskies. She replaces Jillian Vandevet. Van Rokel to serve. Barber sets up Overman, punched over to Brewer. Van Rokel sets it up for Kolbaum, goes short that time. Good dig by Barber. Bosma up for Nelson, out.
Hit the antenna.
Oh, it did hit the antenna?
Yeah.
Trying to go from looking to reading, man. I should have worn my glasses.
Well, it hit the antenna and it went out.
Okay, perfect. Either way, out of bounds. And, oh, nice hustle there by the Chargers. Long run for Bosma, but good serve by Van Rokel to put the Huskies right back in it. Huskies now trailing only by 1.
Huskies need to keep their momentum up here.
Yep, you can feel the crowd getting the charge back into it here. Barber's going to send that one over to Mulder, into the back row to Kolbaum. Brewer sets up Brewer off the hands of Mulder. Bosma up to the net to Barber. She sets up Overman. That ball sails and out of bounds. You've seen a few of those hits now. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to go over top of that Husky block, but they're just sailing for the Chargers.
I think they might be trying to go over top of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Barber sets outside to Mulder, and that ball lands in front of Van Rokel. I think that one went between the block of Jacobs and Brewer that time, in between their hands. Bosma will take a seat for a second. Back in the front row for the Chargers is Dealman. Overman to serve. Right, 16? Yep. Kolbaum to Brewer. She'll back set to Jacobs off the hands of the block. Dug by. Oh, that was tight to the net. Good play by Nelson to stay out of the net that time. Mulder, big swing. Blocked by Paige Jacobs in the front row for the Huskies. And we're knotted up here again at 9. Paige Jacobs will take a seat. She's replaced by Molly Gary. Molly will serve. Bosma back in the game now for the Chargers. Nelson to Barber to Dealman, and Dealman will pick up the kill. Really back and forth. Chargers have led by as many as 3 this set. Huskies able to charge back and tie us up. Chargers now regain the lead. Brewer's going to set outside to Brewer. Big swing. Nice dig by Timms. What do we got going on? Who is in the net? 10, they say. That's Dealman. She got outside for that block, and in the transition must have been bringing her arms down, just clipped the net a little bit. Nelson sits down for the Chargers. She is replaced by Van Beek. Oh, Bosma with the beautiful dig. Barber sends that to Gary. Brewer outside to Kolbaum. Oh, off the hands of Dealman. Dealman will pick up the block that time. Vanderhaar checks into the game. She replaces Mulder.
I think Bentley got a little bit on top of that one.
A little bit.
Yeah. Because it looked like it was going down right away.
It did, yep. Vanderhaar to serve. Brewer to Kolbaum, tip short. Oh, man. The one-handed set. Oh! Brewer tried to tip it back over with the one hand. Barber with the unconventional one-handed set there to keep that ball alive for the Chargers. Chargers now lead by 2. Schmitz to Brewer, back set to Brewer. She'll tip short. Oh, nice play by Bosma. Timms is just going to take that one over to the back row to Schmitz. Brewer sets outside to Kolbaum. Big swing, but right at Bosma. That ball's going to go over the net. Gary is there. Brewer outside to Kolbaum. Another big swing. Another right at Bosma. That ball's over the net as well. Brewer to Brewer to Brewer off the hands of Dealman. Chargers can't make a play. Good play in that time by the seniors in the front row for the Huskies. You had Brewer, and Kolbaum, all great great plays to win that point for the Huskies. Vandevet now back in the front row for the Huskies as well. And there she is, Vandevet again. Brewer is going to set up Colbon. That was off the fingers of Dielman. Kickball keeps it alive. Schmitz to Brewer, outside to Colbon, big swing. Oh, Van Beek pops it up. Bosma keeps it, back row. Over to Colbon, she tips short, and the Huskies, there we go. That's the play they needed. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little discombobulated that play.
I think Barber is a really good setter because she can do like everything.
She's all over the place. I'm sorry, Brietta Timms, I forgot your name there for a second, and I kind of lost my train of thought. So Timms sends that one over to Brewer. Brewer will set to Colbon. That one goes off the tape. Bosma can't get there. And looks like Bosma needs a towel. She's kind of sweaty. She hit the deck over there. Yeah, got to get the playing surface cleaned off. Keep that grip. Let's see. It is rather warm in here. There's a lot of bodies and a lot of yelling and a lot of cheering going on tonight.
Well, it also might be because we're sitting like real
we are.
close.
And Logan and I are getting real cozy up here, sharing. Oh man! Brietta Timms. Holy smokes!
That was a big swing.
That is about all I can say about that one. Del Rapids won the second set over West Central, so they're now up 2 sets to 1.
I think I might have saw smoke come off that ball when she hit it.
Oof, did I. Gary checks out. Jacobs is in. Courtney Brewer to serve. That one's played up by Vanderhaar. Outside to Timms, off the hands of the block. Colbon keeps it alive. Popped up by Van Rokel. Vandevet to the front row there. Outside to Timms. Vandevet keeps it alive for the Huskies. Outside to Timms again. Colbon punches it over, but out of bounds. Who came out? Van Beek?
Number 2, yeah.
So Van Beek checks out for the Chargers. She's replaced in the front row by Nelson. Colbon to Brewer. She sets to Vandevet. That was off the hands of Nelson that time. Barber is going to set it outside to Timms. Big swing. Vandevet says, no. We like those Vandevet block parties. And she's had a lot of them lately.
Maybe this time you can take a chicken while you're there?
Maybe.
I don't know.
That is one way to slow down Timms, though. Just don't let her hit the ball over the net. Oh, man. Barber was way under the net. Yes, she was. She didn't think she was, but she was. Yeah, her foot, when she landed.
It was way under.
Yeah, that pass took her really close to the net, and she kind of stuck her leg out to land there to keep herself out of the net. And she ended up going over the center line. Barber sends it outside to Timms. Into the back row to Van Rokel. She'll play it up to Brewer. Set up to Vandevet. She'll swipe at it, and she finds the open spot in the back row. Jillian Vandevet, great play. The Chargers are going to take a timeout. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
And we are back.
We are back. As I mentioned before, there's some other DAC 12 volleyball teams that are in action tonight. Del Rapids, I almost called it Del Rapids Chargers. Del Rapids Couriers, one of the top teams in Class A this year. They currently up 2-0 over West Central. Dakota Valley did win the first set over Lennox. And here we are in set number 2 in Elk Point with the Huskies currently leading the Chargers. Outside to Timms, that ball is in. Beautiful spot right down the line that time. Tim's did a good job turning her shoulders and taking that ball right down the line. Vanderhaar checks out. Mulder checks in. Good news if you're a Husky fan, Tim's is now in the back row.
Well, we gotta get her
For
serve
now.
first.
For now, there's a good
There we
serve.
go.
Okay. Brewer to Vandevet off the hands of Bosma. Ashley Brewer checks back into the game in the front row. Vandevet will take a seat. Van Rokel to serve. Timms to Barber, outside to Mulder. She'll tip short. Brewer's there. Oh, punched up by Jacobs, and Colbon can't quite make the play. Quick reaction there by Brewer to get underneath it, and then Jacobs, kind of all you can do is stick a hand out there. Dealman back in the front row for the Chargers. Bosma will take a seat on the bench for now. Serving is Overman. Colbaum to Brewer, back set to Jacobs, big swing. I believe that was a touch. Yes, off the hands of Dealman.
The back row forgot that it was a touch or didn't think it was a touch.
Well, it was kind of a weird redirect. I mean, had she blocked it, obviously that's the spot that's covered by the block, but Jacobs did a good job of kind of reaching up and playing it a little bit higher that time. Overman takes a seat, replaced in the back row by Bosma. Molly Geary now serving. She just checked in, replacing Jacobs. Dealman, off the hands of Gary. She stuck her hands up. Oh, yep, I was going to say, there was a touch there. Gary knew it, too. Okay, yep, they did call the touch. All right. Nelson moves back to the service line for the Chargers. Colbaum to Brewer, outside to Brewer. She'll just punch it over to the middle of that Charger defense. Bosma to Barber, all the way outside to Mulder. That ball goes off the net. Yep, no touch that time. Nelson will check out. Van Beek checks in. Sarah Schmitz serving for the Huskies. Oh, Sarah hits that one out of bounds. Hey, Dakota Valley just won the second set over Lennox, so they're now leading 2-0. Mulder checks out. She's replaced by Vanderhaar, who will now serve. What do we got? Oh, the Chargers called out of rotation on the serve. Okay. Coach Wassner asking for some clarification from the official. See what we got. My guess is that one of the Chargers moved early. You got to wait till that ball is contacted. So that's a free point for the Huskies. Huskies will take it. Now leading 21-18. Bosma, that ball's tight to the net. Bosma will send it over to Brewer in the back row. Brewer sets a Colbaum big swing. Bosma can't get there. Huskies up by 4. Coach Wassner wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital.
Welcome to Elk Point, South Dakota, home of the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies and dedicated residents who take pride in their community. At our independent insurance agency, we understand the unique needs of Elk Point families and businesses. We offer personalized insurance tailored to protect what matters most to you. Let us help you safeguard your future while you enjoy all that Elk Point has to offer. Contact Rubida Insurance today to learn more. Together, we can make this season unforgettable for our community and our athletes.
And we are back, Husky fans. You gotta say something.
One nice thing, I guess, is that we do get to enjoy the Elk Point-Jefferson Pep Band. I'm sure at home you can hear them fairly well tonight. We did miss the national anthem with them tonight. I apologize. The national anthem was not played by the Pep Band tonight. Samantha Marks, senior volleyball player and 4-year member of All-State Choir, sung the national anthem. Great job as always by Samantha. Ashley Brewer to serve. Bosma to Barber, outside to Timms. Oh, Ashley Brewer can't quite get there. Okay. Charger fans like that Timms is back in the front row for them. Overman back in the front row. Dealman will take a seat. Bosma to serve. Gary pops that ball up. Brewer to Vandevet. Takes a swing at it. Dug by Vanderhaar in the back row. Gary pops that ball up. Keeps it alive. Holbaum swings. Takes it over to Vanderhaar again. Timms with the big swing. Nice dig by Sarah Schmitz in the back row. That ball's tight. Get inside the antenna. Good job, Bentley Colbaum. Brewer sends it over. Punches it up by Colbaum. Sorry, Barber sent it over. I apologize. Barber outside to Timms. Big swing. That went off the hands of Vandevet and skidded along the top of the net. Chargers pull within 2. Bosma continues to serve. Van Rokel to Brewer to Colbaum. Dug by Brewer. Van Rokel to Colbaum again. Over to Bosma. That ball's tight to the net. Vandevet, get up. There you go. Vandevet will take it over deep corner to Vanderhaar. Barber outside to Timms. Big swing. It went off the hands of Courtney Brewer, but out of bounds. Chargers pull within 1. Coach Moylan's going to call a timeout now. We'll take one as well. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
And we are back.
We are back. Knotted up here in set number, or no, we're not knotted up. 22-21, I apologize. My bad. Bosma serving once again for the Chargers. Gary to Colbaum, sends it to Vandevet. She'll take a swing. Beautiful spot for Jillian Vandevet. You don't have to hit it hard, you just have to hit it where they're not. And that held true right there for Vandevet. Found the spot right in the middle of that Charger defense. Paige Jacob re-enters the game. She replaces Molly Gary. Good serve by Brewer, right at Vanderhaar. Barber outside to Timms, and that ball went straight to the playing surface. Nelson checks in for the Chargers. She replaces Van Beek. Barber, the senior setter for the Chargers, will serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. She'll set up Colbaum from the back row. Oh, that went off of Overman's hands. And Vanderhaar can't get to it in the back row. Huskies now pull within 1 point of closing out set number 2. Husky fans rise to their feet, trying to will these Huskies to a set victory. Played by Barber, sent over to Bosma. Oh, the fans thought they had it. Oh, good block. Stay with it. Punch it over. There you go. Caitlin Van Rokel. Barber outside to Timms, and she puts that ball away.
Hey, come on.
Let's see. Number 14, Mulder, checks back in. She replaces Vanderhaar. Husky fans thought they had that point when it went in the net. A collective whoa out of the seats. Timms to serve. Schmitz to Brewer. Good job to keep that ball alive. Vandevet will just take it over to the other side. Barber. Yes, Jillian Vandevet! All right, Mulder, here we go. She'll send it over to the back row to Van Rokel. Brewer outside to Schmitz. Big swing off the hands of the block and in. And we got bonus volleyball here in set number 2. We're tied up at 24. Oh, man. The The emotions of so many hinging on where that ball bounces. Tim's the serve. Schmitz to Brewer, back set to Jacobs. She'll tip it deep corner, run down by Timms. Barber will set up Overman, and that ball goes past Van Rokel. She can't get there. Coach Moylan's going to take her second timeout. We'll be back.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Oh, and we are back.
We are back. I have no more score updates. My phone app won't load up here. I got nothing. Marcus Vicinius, if you're watching, send me some scores, boy.
Come on, Marcus.
All right. We're at Tim's. Back to the service line. Schmitz to Brewer. She'll set to Kohlbaum. Roll shot over, dug by Timms. Barber is going to set up Overman. That one off the hands of Vanderbeck, and Van Rokel can't get there. The Chargers will win set number 2, 26-24. We will head to set number 3. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
And we are back.
All right, we are back, tied at 1 set apiece. Huskies won the first set, 25-21. Chargers rallied back there after being at set point. And Chargers end up winning the second set, 26-24. Honestly, I would expect nothing less when these two teams match up. Both battling for a spot in the SODAC 16 matches, which will take place next Tuesday. Also, as a reminder, the Husky football team will be back in action tomorrow in the 11B state semifinals. They travel to Volga, South Dakota to take on the Cossacks of Sioux Valley. Game time is set for 7 p.m. If you cannot make it to Volga, be sure to tune in to the EPJ Husky YouTube channel and watch all the action with Jeff and Kendall on the call. Logan being the production manager tomorrow, production manager extraordinaire. They will bring Husky football to you tomorrow with Fuller Digital Solutions. I think when you do production, that means I'm the stat girl. Is that how that works?
I don't know.
I should ask how much I get paid for stats. Okay. Not sure what we got going on here. Checking some things. Oh, Coach Wassner wanted one more second to talk to her girls there. All right. Referee is going to go ahead and let's see. Oh, he already checked the lineup, so he's going to throw the ball over to Schmitz. And we are tied up at 0. Schmitz to serve. Barber outside to Timms. I feel that's how every point has, or every set has started thus far. For the Chargers, that first set's going outside to Brietta Timms. Overman back into the front row. Dealman will take a seat. Bosma to serve. Don't do that. Short serve by Bosma. That one landed in front of Molly Gary that time. Gary to Brewer, outside to Colbaum, big swing, off the hands of Bosma. Look out! Look out, Remy!
In the head.
Look alive! Everybody's a target when Bentley Colbaum is hitting. Nobody in the gym is safe. You never know where that ball goes off the ground, and you never know. Vandevet back in the front row for the Huskies. Ashley Brewer to serve. Tim sends that ball off the top of the tape. That was about worst case scenario through the Huskies. It was a bit of an overpass by Timms, but it's so hard to know where that ball's going, and it just clips enough of the top of the net there, just takes something off it. Van Beek will sit down. She's replaced in the front row by Nelson. Barber to serve. Gary to Brewer, outside to Vandevet, big swing straight down the line to Barber. Nelson's going to set it outside to Timms. That one off the hands, punched up by Schmitz. Huskies can't make a second play on that ball. The momentum has swung over to the Chargers side. Huskies just need to make a play here, rally back here a little bit. That ball's short. Can't quite get to it. Coach Moylan is going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be back.
Every day, life throws its challenges our way. It might be sitting at a desk too long, or picking up the kids, or simply everyday wear and tear. Over time, these moments can misalign our bodies. The doctors at Heartland Chiropractic Associates understand this delicate balance. Their team of experienced chiropractors doesn't just address symptoms, but seeks and finds the root cause. Call and book an appointment today and discover why Heartland Chiropractic Associates has been voted 2 times the best chiropractic clinic in Siouxland.
And we are back. Del Rapids has just defeated West Central.
So Del Rapids is going to move on to the SODAC 16. I believe they were the number one overall seed coming in, so they will await who they play. But a lot of volleyball action left here tonight. Gary to Brewer, outside to Colbaum. She cuts it over to Timms. Barber going right back to Timms. Big swing that went off the hands of Vandevet, and then Vandevet's hands hit the net. Chargers with their biggest lead of the night. Yeah, too short that time for Barber. Oh. I wish we could just click some extra points up there for him, but. Gary checks out, Jacobs checks in, Courtney Brewer to serve. Oh, just out past the end line. Substitution on the Chargers side, number 14, Camden Mulder checks in. She replaces number 5, Jasmine Vanderhaar. Timms is serving. Schmitz to Brewer, backs it to Colbaum, off the hands of Overman. Charger fans getting excited down below us here. Huskies just need a play here to get their fans back into it. Oh, a little miscommunication again that time. Charger lead balloons to 7. Schmitz to Brewer, outside to Vandevet. She'll reach and go get it, dug by Bosma. Outside to Mulder, she'll tip short, dug by Brewer. Van Rokel pops it up to Colbaum. Oh, off the hands of Mulder that time. There we go. Husky fans, few of them rise to their feet there. There we go. Ball rolled back over to the Husky side. Bentley Cobom now in the back row for the Huskies. The arms at Timms. Outside to Mulder, and Cobom can't quite get there. That spot Timms found in the second set. Mulder finds that spot. Huskies are trying to take that line shot away with their block, but Mulder just went around it that time. Dealman back in the front row. Overman to serve, and Overman gets the ace. Overman with another serve here. Van Rokel to Schmitz. Vandevet over to Timms. Barber pops it up. Dealman punches it to the back row to Cobom. Brewer back set to Jacobs. Oh, Nelson keeps it alive. Outside to Mulder. That went through the hands of the block and at Courtney Brewer. Coach Moylan's going to take her second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
And we are back.
We are back. Chargers leading 12-3, their biggest lead of the night, now at 9. Jayla Overman, the freshman, to serve again for the Chargers. Cobom to Brewer. She sets outside to Schmitz. Big swing. Oh, Barber let it go. I think she thought she was a little bit closer to the sideline than she was. That looked like a dodgeball move from Barber there, but Schmitz puts that ball away. That might be the spark the Huskies needed. See how the fans respond now. Ashley Brewer back in the front row. Good serve by Van Rokel. Dealman with the swing. That ball goes out of bounds. There we go. Huskies need to just keep stringing some points together here. We still got a long way to go. Long way to go to get to 25. Bosma to Barber, outside to Mulder, off the hands of Ashley Brewer, and no, Charger goes for it. There we go. Big block for Ashley Brewer, the senior middle hitter for the Huskies. Tell you what, if anything else, Huskies stringing together some points really takes the winds out of the sails of the Charger fans. There we go. Now we feel the energy coming back from the opposite side. Huskies cut the lead to 5. Van Rokel to serve again. Bosma to Barber. Back sets to Dealman. She tips short. Saved by Jacob. Schmitz takes it over. Oh, the one-handed set again by Barber. Lands in between two Chargers, and Coach Wassner wants to talk about it. We'll take a break. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
And we are back. Just want to give a quick shout out to Evie and all the other junior high volleyball players.
Yeah, junior high volleyball wrapped up a couple weeks ago. We're now in the heart of junior high basketball season. First junior high basketball games on Monday. So congratulations to all the junior high volleyball players here in Elk Point. They had solid seasons at the junior high level. Nelson with the pass, tipped over by Barber. Brewer sets a Brewer big swing. Oh, off the hands of the block, over the head of Van Roekel. I think Van Roekel thought somebody was behind her sitting there. But Huskies were able to string 5 points together there. Looking to go on another run. Nelson serving for the Chargers. Kohlbaum to Brewer, outside to Brewer. Oh, off the hands of Dielman. And the Huskies able to win it right back. Cut the lead to 4 once again. Substitution on both sides. First for the Chargers, we have Van Beek in for Nelson. Then for the Huskies, we have Gary in for Jacobs. Molly Gary, the junior, will head back to serve for the Huskies. Outside to Mulder, that ball's tipped over to Gary. Brewer sets a Brewer big swing, all off the hands of Mulder. Camden Mulder, the sophomore from the Chargers, keeping that on the Husky side. Number 5, Vandehar checks in, replacing Mulder. Vandehar to serve. Oh, off the arms of Molly Gary. Looks like she kind of took a weird step. I don't know if her shoe or something. Maybe like caught her toe. Chargers push the lead back out to 6. And 2 aces in a row for Vandehar. Adjustment in the serve-receive defense here for the Huskies. Van Roekel with a good pass up to Brewer, to Schmidt. She'll tip right at Barber, though. Outside to Schmitz, big hit, all overpass by Vandehar. Brewer back sets to Brewer. She had to wait on it there. Punched up by Bosma, tipped deep by Barber. Schmitz, big swing off the hands of Dielman. Barber tries to kick at it, but she can't get there. There we go. That brings the Husky crowd back into it. All right, Husky. Come on, Husky fans. Schmitz to serve. Bosma tight to the net. Set outside to Timms. A weird looking hit that time. I think Timms was coming in on it and Barber was trying to set her out further. Timms just kind of reached her hand up and popped it over. Dielman will take a seat. She's replaced in the front row by Overman. Bosma to serve. Schmitz to Brewer, all the way outside to Kohlbaum. She goes cross court, but too far across. Bounces up into the bleachers. Bosma again. Gary to Brewer, outside to Kohlbaum. Cuts it inside that antenna. In between Bosma and Timms. Vandevet back in the front row for the Huskies. Van Roekel out. Ashley Brewer to serve. Good serve by Ashley Brewer. Played up by Barber. Oh, off the hands of Vandevet. Come on, Jillian, get up. There you go. She reaches over and gets it. Who's in the net? What are they saying? They said Courtney Brewer was in the net that time. Ashley Brewer takes the seat. Van Roekel back in. For the Chargers, Nelson in. Van Beek out. Barber to serve. The other side of the Region 4 bracket, Dakota Valley currently leads 2-1. Lennox came back and won set number 3. Off the hands of Kohlbaum, off the face of Schmitz. Chargers now lead by 10. It's their biggest lead of the night. Huskies just need to rally here, gain some of that momentum. Even if you don't come back and win set number 3, there's still a lot of volleyball left. They got to regain some of that momentum they had in set number 1. So take these last few points of this set and regroup just a little bit. serves it at Schmitz. Brewer sets outside to Vandevet, big hit off the hands of Nelson. Barber to Overman, tips over to Gary. Brewer outside to Kobom, big swing, out of bounds.
The fans need to get into it.
Yep, Barber came all the way to the end line that time, and so she knew if it went to her right, it was going to be out of bounds. Kobom to Brewer, she'll set up Vandevet, that ball sails. Chargers now 1 point away from winning set number 3. Another big swing by Kobom. There you go. That's what the Huskies need. Get Bentley going a little bit here. Jacobs back in. She replaces Gary. Courtney Brewer to serve. Good serve, but right at Bosma. All the way outside to Timms. Off the hands of Sarah Schmitz, and that's how set number 3 will end. Chargers win 25-12. We'll be back after a few breaks. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we are back. Chargers currently leading 2-1. Huskies won the first set 25-21. Chargers storm back in set number 2 and were able to pull off the win 26-24. Then Chargers led wire to wire there in set number 3 and ended up winning 25-12. If you're the Huskies, you just got to regroup a little bit. You know, set 3 didn't go your way, but that's the beauty of volleyball. Once the set's over, you can't take it with you. You know, like basketball, when the quarter ends, the score remains. In volleyball, when the set ends, the score is wiped clean. We're back at 0-0 here as we send set number 4. So the mission for the Huskies is very clear. You got to come out, you got to win set number 4. That's step number 1. See how the Huskies respond. Chargers will have the first serve, which gives the Huskies the opportunity to go on the offensive attack first. The Huskies get a good pass out of this first serve. My money says they go back to Bentley Kobom and get her going early on. And 2, I think if you can get the offense going, you're going to get the crowd back into it, which played such a pivotal part of those first 2 sets. But then the Huskies kind of lost some of that momentum in set number 3, and the momentum went the way of the Chargers. So it's all going to be about how the Huskies respond here in set number 4. This is the focus. You just got to win set number 4. Barber, the floor captain for the Chargers, heads over to the official to ask a question. Asking for clarification on something. Okay, she got the explanation. And away we go here in set number 4. Vandehar to serve for the Chargers. Schmitz to Brewer, big swing off the block. There we go. There we go, Huskies. Off the hands of Dealman, and Ashley Brewer will pick up the kill. Ashley Brewer back to serve. Vandevet back in the front row. Timms to Barber, back set to Dealman. Gary with the dig, popped up by Colbon. That ball's tight to the net. Vandevet with the tip over to Barber. Bosma's gonna set up Barber. She'll get the swing. Nice dig by Molly Gary though. Brewer outside to Colbon, off the hands of Dealman. Dealman just waited on the outside that time for Colbon. Ashley Brewer will take a seat, replaced in the back row by Van Rokel. Overman back in the front row. Dealman sits down for the Chargers. Bosma to serve. Schmitz to Brewer, outside to Vandevet. Dug by Vandehar. Timms off the block. Oh, there we go. Come on, Molly. There you go, Molly. Sends it over to the Charger side. Hit over on 2 that time by Barber. Brewer sets up Vandevet. Oh, off the block of Overman. Schmitz runs that ball down. Brewer sends it over to Barber. Pushed over by Van Beek. I think the Husky fans wanted a double hit on that one. And that ball goes off of Vandevet's hands into the hands of Overman and lands on the Husky side. That's kind of a wild point there on both sides. A lot of scrambling there. Chargers lead 2-1 now. And Overman hits that one into the net. Or sorry, excuse me. Bosma serving. Bosma hits that one in the net. Substitution on the Husky side. Number 8, Paige Jacobs checks in. She replaces number 15, Molly Gary. Courtney Brewer to serve. Timms to Barber, back to Timms. She'll tip over right at Brewer that time. Van Rokel sets up Colbaum. She'll tip short right in the middle. Played alive, punched over by Overman, off the hands of Jillian Vandevet. Big block for the Husky senior. There we go. That got the crowd rocking across from us. Huskies regain the lead, 3-2. Vanderhaar to Barber, tipped over by Timms, punched up by Courtney Brewer. Jacobs tight to the net. Vandevet, big swing, there we go! Jillian Vandevet! That a girl, Jillian! Hey, the Huskies needed something. They just needed Jillian Vandevet. There we go. We're starting to shake a little bit again up here. I like it. I like it. Bosma with a good pass. Outside to Timms. Ooh, off the hands of Vandevet that time. But it lands on the Husky side. Good job getting her hands on it. Nelson checks in, replacing Van Beek. Barber to serve. I don't even know I had my pen. I've been writing down kills the whole night. I got flustered at the start, and then I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? There you go, Bentley. Cole. How many does Bentley have now, you think?
Like at least
26? I don't know.
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
At least 20, you know?
Maybe not that many, but a lot. Over 1,000 for her career, so Bentley will move back to the service line. Barber outside to Timms. Big swing. Good dig by Van Rokel. Brewer sets up Schmidt. She waits on it. Good tip there. Punched over by Nelson. Van Rokel to Brewer, back set to Jacob. She goes deep corner. Bosma punches it up. Goes outside again to Timms. Off the fingers of the block. Brewer outside to Schmitz. Big swing off the hands of Nelson. That got, I would say we got some kids jumping up out of the stands over there. I was like, what's going on? We got Leah and Jaden about jumped on the floor. That was an exciting play. Big kill for Sarah Schmitz. Bosma to Barber to Overman. That's a kill for Jayla Overman, the freshman. Mulder checks in, replacing Vanderhaar. Timms moves into the back row for the Chargers. She will serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. Oh, back set to Vandevet. Big swing. That one off the hands of Timms. Nelson keeps it alive. Sent into the back row of the Husky defense. Brewer back set to Jacob. She'll take a swing off the hands of Barber and then over the head of Timms. Nice job by Jacobs, the junior, for the Huskies. Vandevet comes out. Ashley Brewer back in. Caitlin Van Rokel to serve. Sends that over. Outside to Mulder. Colbaum with the dig. Oh no! That was in between a Brewer and a Brewer.
You can't yell Brewer in that situation.
That's right. I think a Brewer, it was one of the Brewers could have gotten that, but
the twin telepathy was
that's right. Not on. I blame the humidity. Yeah. Back set to Jacobs, tipped over. Barber, back set to Nelson, dug by Colbaum. Van Rocco gets a swing. There we go. Dug by Tim's in the back row. Pushed outside to Mulder, off the hands of the Husky block, dug by Van Rocco. Brewer outside to Schmitz. She'll tip off the hands of the block. What do we got? Yep, called it. Oh, they did call it a lift. I'm going to say there was a quick whistle before it hit the ground. Chargers now within one. Oh. That would have landed inbounds anyway. Of course, Loyalin kind of questioned that call. Oh, overpass that time hits the net. Courtney Brewer can't make a play on it. We're tied up here again at 7. Overman sends that ball over to Colbaum. Brewer sets outside to Brewer, off the hands of Nelson that time. Nelson, the sophomore, keeps it on the Husky side. Chargers have strung together a few points now. Regroup here, Huskies. 1 point at a time. Get one back here. Schmitz to Jacobs. Brewer will send that one over to Nelson. Barber all the way outside to Mulder. Little confusion on the block. Little confusion getting there. Coach Moylan's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Are you ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions to multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with Thermobond today.
And we are back.
Enjoy EPJ Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Preston Coleman there for just a little bit. Really adds to the atmosphere and what's been a really fun night inside the gym. Brewer is going to back set this one to Jacobs. She gets underneath it, punches it up. Brewer off the hands of Dealman. Oh boy, here we go again. Jacobs sends it over to Barber. Nelson's going to set it all the way outside to Mulder, and Mulder's going to put that ball away for the Chargers. Chargers with their biggest lead of set number 4. Now 3 points ahead of the Huskies. Schmitz to Brewer, she'll tip short. The triple block that time. Chargers went with Mulder, Dealman, and Nelson trying to stop Ashley Brewer, but smart play by the senior. Tips it over to that area that was just vacated by Mulder. Able to pick up the point for the Huskies. Jacobs sits down. She's replaced in the back row by Gary. Gary will serve. Nelson to Barber. Outside to Mulder. She'll tip over. Van Rokel with the dig. Brewer to Brewer. Tip short again. Dug by Bosma. Then miscommunication on the Charger side that time. Bosma came flying up out of nowhere to keep that ball alive, but it lands in the middle of the rest of the Chargers that time. Huskies now within 1. Timms to Barber to Dealman. She'll tip over to Brewer. Right back over to Barber that time. Nelson's going to set up Dealman off the hands of Ashley Brewer. And out of bounds. Oh, no. That's about the worst thing that could have happened to Ashley Brewer there. Man, beautiful block, but it just kind of rolls off the side of her hands, and that ball had a lot of heat behind it. Ends up going from the middle of the court all the way out past that sideline. Nelson serving. Outside to Colbaum, big swing at Bosma. Over to Gary with the dig. Colbaum's going to set up Schmidt. She'll go really short that time. Dielman sets up Barber across, dug by Cobom. Brewer's going to send it over to Van Rokel. She'll tip it right at Barber this time. Nelson's going to back set to Barber. Big swing, out of bounds. Van Beek checks back into the game for the Chargers. She replaces number 6, Nelson. Sarah Schmitz to serve. Van Beek to Barber, all the way outside to Mulder. Roll shot short to Gary with the dig. Brewer outside to Cobom. Big swing, but out of bounds. I didn't see what happened. Hold on. Pause.
Pause the game. We don't know what's going on.
Flip it and reverse it. I think that's a song. Okay, so hold on. Let's get reset here. I kind of stopped watching. They said that the Chargers touched that ball. Okay, so we're tied up at 11. Schmitz continues to serve. All right. Barber back set to Dielman. That went off the hands of Cobom. Gary with the dig. Back to Cobom. Up the hands of Barber, and the Huskies regain the lead, 12-11. I'm going to be honest, Coach Rossner, I wish I could whistle like that.
That was cool.
That's pretty impressive. She's trying to rally her team here a little bit. Bosma off her hands. Schmitz will pick up the ace.
Oh my goodness.
We have it.
That is so
Let's
cool.
see, we have it 13. There we go, scoreboard.
Yeah,
oh, nope, they're saying, yep, there we go. It's 13. Bosma to Barber, outside to Mulder. Big swing off the hands of Courtney Brewer. Van Rokel to Brewer, outside to Cobom. She goes cross, too far. Oh! That ball kind of got a little bit closer to Cobom's head than she anticipated and ends up punching it. Didn't take enough off. Sails on her a little bit. Mulder comes out. Vanderhaar comes in. And Vanderhaar will pick up the ace. Tied up again here at 13. All right. Ashley Brewer's ready. Her shoe's now tied. She had a shoe tie. Good pass by Molly Gary. Back set to Brewer. Off the hands of Van Beek. Bosma sets up Timms. Oh no. Gary to Brewer, outside to Cobom. That went off the block. Yes, it did. Now we'll go for it. Yep. Huskies regain the lead. Jillian Vandevet checks back in for the Huskies. Van Rokel will take a seat. Ashley Brewer to serve. Oh, Ashley Brewer picks up an ace. There's somebody else that's whistling like that too. I wish somebody would teach me how to do that.
I think
whistle like that. I think so.
You can whistle like that. I don't.
Oh, Brianna Timms. Oh man. I don't care who you cheer for if you're a fan of volleyball. Brianna Timms, that was a thing of beauty. Van Rokel checks back into the game. Overman back in the front row for the Chargers. Brewer sends that one out to Vandevet. Turned her shoulders just a bit too much there. That ball went straight down. It just went too far to her left.
Oh, it went real straight down.
It did.
Like, whoa.
A little too far to the left, however. We're tied up at 15 once again. What do we got going on? Oh, again! I think the Chargers, what's happening is they're leaving their spots too early. That's the second time they've been called for that tonight. I don't think we've seen that called all season. Maybe. I think it was called one game earlier, but I've never seen it 2 times in a game. Jacobs checks back into the game. She replaces Gary. Courtney Brewer to serve. And just now past the end line. Tied up at 16 again, Logan. Nelson back into the game, replacing Van Beek. Barber to serve. Think I can call in sick tomorrow with no voice? I don't have much of a voice left.
Okay, then you better let me stay home from school.
Yeah. Kohlbaum sends that one over to Bosma. Barber's going to set up Overman, punched up by Schmitz. Long run for Van Rokel. She'll keep it alive. Pushed into the back row. Outside to Tim's big block, Julian Vandevet! Vandevet, man, the last 2 games, she's been all over it in the front row for the Huskies.
That gave me the chills.
I was say we saw a lot of people jump. A lot of people jumped up on that play out of the Husky section over there. Oh, clips the top of the net. Nice play by Overman to keep it alive, though. Tim's big hit dug by Kohlbaum. Brewer puts it inside the antenna. Barber's going to push it over to the back row to Kohlbaum. Brewer sets up Schmitz. Tipped. Oh, off the hands of the block. Of course, Moylan thought they were in the net. They were not. Schmitz tried to kind of just push it down that line that went off the hands of Overman in the front row. Vanderhaar will take a seat. She's replaced in the front row by Mulder. Tim's to serve. We are tied up at 17 in set number 4. Schmitz to Brewer, back set to Vandevet. She'll tip it off the hands of Mulder and in. Sorry, and out. What am I talking about? Vandevet comes out. Ashley Brewer back into the game in the front row. Van Rokel to serve. Right at Bosma that time. All the way outside to Mulder, right at Van Rokel. Good job by Courtney Brewer to get underneath it. Schmitz will take it over to the Charger side. Barber will set up Mulder over the hands of Paige Jacobs. And Mulder picks up the kill, and we are tied once again. Bosma will sit down for the Chargers. Back in the front row is Dielman. Overman to serve. Kohlbaum to Brewer off the hands, punched up by, oh man, somebody better go. Oh no! Huskies all kind of stopped there on that third hit and just kind of sat and watched. Kohlbaum tried to punch it over late, but it hangs up on the net. Huskies regain the lead, 19-18.
That's not, no, it's the Chargers.
Oh, my bad, my apologies. Oh, a little miss hit that time by Schmitz. Nelson sets up Dielman, punched over by Brewer. Chargers fans wanted a lift on that one. Good dig by Brewer. Jacobs sends it to Kohlbaum into the back row to Vanderhaar. Oh, right at the face of Courtney Brewer is Dielman that time. Chargers now lead by 2. Coach Moylan wants to talk to her team. We'll be back. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
And we are back.
And we are back in other Region 4A action. Lennox has stormed back to take set number 4 from Dakota Valley as well, so they're knotted up at 2 sets apiece down in North Sioux City. Baltic able to finish off Garrettson tonight. As we mentioned, Del Rapids already punched their ticket to the Sodex 16, as has Mobridge Pollock and Mount Vernon Plankinton, Groton area, and Lakota Tech. Oh, that was close, but out of bounds for Ashley Brewer. Overman, the freshman, another big serve here. Brewer's going to set up Brewer. She'll tip short right at Overman. Barber's going to set up Mulder. She'll tip it over to Schmitz. Brewer back set to Jacobs. Not going to quite get it over the net. Charger lead is ballooned to 4. 22-18. Overman again. Kobam to Brewer. Brewer will send it over to Mulder. Dealman gets set up off the hands of Ashley Brewer. Coach Lorland asking for some clarification on how many timeouts she has left. And she has none left. She has taken 2, even though the board says she's only taken 1, so she has taken both here in set number 2. Holbaum to Brewer. Outside to Brewer, that ball is pushed over off the arms of Dealman. All the way outside to Mulder, pushes it over to Holbaum. Brewer sets up Brewer, tip to Nelson. Barber sends it in the back row to Van Rokel. Brewer sets up Brewer, big swing for Ashley Brewer off the hands of Rachel Dealman. Ashley Brewer picks up the kill. Bosma back in for the Chargers. On the Husky side, Molly Gary checks back in the game, replacing Paige Jacobs. Bosma with the overpass, and Sarah Schmitz makes them pay. Wow, there we go, Sarah. Nice play for the junior to just pop up there and slam that ball home. Another good serve, and the ace for Molly Gary. Huskies now within 2, and Coach Wassner wants to talk about it. We'll be back. You're watching Husky Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Elk Point, South Dakota, home of the Point-Jefferson Huskies and dedicated residents who take pride in their community. At our independent insurance agency, we understand the unique needs of Elk Point families and businesses. We offer personalized insurance tailored to protect what matters most to you. Let us help you safeguard your future while you enjoy all that Elk Point has to offer. Contact Rubida Insurance today to learn more. Together, we can make this season unforgettable for our community and our athletes.
And we are back.
All right, we are back. Chargers currently leading 2 sets to 1. They're also ahead here in set number 4, 23-21. Molly Gary serving for the Huskies. Another good serve by Gary. Barber outside to Mulder. She'll tip it over to Holbaum. Brewer sets up Brewer off the hands of the block. Kept alive by Van Rokel. Pushed outside to Schmitz. Roll shot short. That's a lift. Yes, he called it. He called it. There was a whistle. Nice effort from Barber coming to fly in there, but she just kind of palmed it up. There was a whistle, but I can't hear it. It's too loud in here.
Everybody was screaming.
Everybody was screaming. Barber is going to set up Mulder. She'll tip. Oh, beautiful dig by Kohlbaum. Sent over to the Charger side. Barber sets up Mulder off the hands of Ashley Brewer. That ball is in. We're tied up again here in set number 4. The Chargers are going to take their second timeout. We'll be back.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
All right,
oh, and we are back.
We are back. I will tell you what, it's loud in here.
And hot.
That's it. We got fans from both sides on their feet. We got the Husky fans cheering. We got the Charger fans cheering. We got the band playing. We got Logan and I yelling at the computer here. What more could you want on a Thursday night? I don't know. If we had some popcorn, it'd be pretty great. Yeah. Another good serve by Gary. That ball's tight to the net. Big swing by Dealman. Dealman picks up the kill. Chargers are now 1 point away from closing this thing out. Nelson moves back to the service line for the Chargers. Gary to Brewer, outside tight to the net to Brewer. That goes off the hands of the block of Barber. Nelson can't get there. We're tied at 24. Van Beek checks back into the game for the Chargers, replacing Nelson. Sarah Schmitz to serve. Van Beek, oh, that's tight. Oh, good dig by Molly Gary. Kohlbaum sends it over off the hands of Dealman. Stay with it. Oh, that's 4 hits. Oh, buddy. Oh, the Huskies about started celebrating a touch too soon there. Husky fans have all risen to their feet. I don't think anyone's sitting down really on that other side anymore. Huskies have regained the lead in set number 4. That's an overpass. That's tight to the net. Bosma was there. Tipped over by Barber. Short. Gary can't quite get there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Regardless of the outcome, this has been a fantastic volleyball match from two really, really, really good teams. Mulder checks out. Vanderhaar in. Vanderhaar to serve. Schmitz to Brewer, outside to Kohlbaum, big swing off the hands of the block. Bosma with the dig. Barber sets outside to Timms. Uh-oh. And it wasn't in the net. Yep. Courtney Brewer was in the net there trying to get out and block. Timms on the outside there. Vanderhaar with another serve. Schmitz to Brewer. To Kohlbaum, and Kohlbaum's going to pick up the kill! That went off the arms of Vanderhaar in the back row and over to the bench. Jillian Vandevet returns to the lineup for the Huskies. Ashley Brewer to serve. Then Rocco will take a seat. It's going to be sent over by Timms. Brewer to Brewer, outside to Kohlbaum. Big swing. Oh, off the hands of the block. It went right at Bosma, though. Dealman sets up Timms. That ball tipped. Vandevet keeps it on the Charger side. Sent over by Barber. Blocked by Vandevet. Timms with a... Oh, off the hands of Vandevet. That time. Tell you what, Vandevet got her hands on it 3 times. That point. The last one, though, however, goes the way of the Chargers. Dealman checks out. Overman checks in. Bosma to serve. Gary to Brewer, tight to the net to Kohlbaum. Bosma with the dig. All the way outside to Timms. Off the hands of the block. Off the hands of Molly Gary. And that's how it will end. Chargers are going to win set number 4, 28-26. We're going to take a break and we'll be back to wrap things up. You're watching Husky Volleyball.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
All right, we are back. Huskies fall in the Region 4 semifinals tonight, 3-1. Set scores: 25-21, 25-21, 24-26, 12-25, and 26-28. So, Huskies fall to 31-5 on the season. And that will also end their season. And once again, as we get to the end of the season here and we get into playoff, a loss, of course, means the end of some high school careers. So we got to give a shout out to the Husky seniors: Caitlin Van Rokel, Courtney Brewer, Ashley Brewer, Samantha Marks, Bentley Kohlbaum, Jillian Vandevet and Senior Manager Reagan Gerard. Thank you to those young ladies for all they've done for Elk Point-Jefferson Husky Volleyball the last 4 years, but of course they were part of, junior high volleyball, youth volleyball, so they've been around the Husky Volleyball program for a long time. They will be missed. Of course, we had Courtney Brewer, over 1,000 career assists, Bentley Colbaum, 1,000 career digs, over 1,000 career kills. Just a solid group of kids that have done so much, and your heart just really goes out to them that this is the last time they'll ever put on that Husky volleyball uniform. But if you're going to go out, that was a fun volleyball match. It was a whale of a match between two really good teams. And when you look at Sioux Falls Christian, you think like Sioux Falls Christian, some would say have a down year. They come in as the 3 seed, but somebody sent this to me earlier. The Chargers have won 12 state championships since 2010, with 2012 and 2016, the only 2 seasons they didn't win titles. So very much experienced team, experienced coaching staff, experienced program, and the Huskies took them to the absolute brink tonight. But the Huskies end up falling. So once again, congratulations to Coach Loyland and her staff and her entire volleyball program for another successful season. It's been really fun calling these games. It's been fun doing it with Logan this year. Appreciate all your help. Maybe next year you can just do it by yourself? No? We'll work on it. We'll come back next year if they'll have us. Just a reminder, the Husky football team will be back in action tomorrow in Volga. That will be broadcast live on Fuller Digital Solutions. So check out the Elk Point-Jefferson YouTube channel. That game starts at 7. Jeff and Kendall will be back on the call. Logan will be running production, so I'm relegated to Stat Girl tomorrow, I guess. But that will be the Huskies football opportunity to make it back to the Dome for the 3rd consecutive year as well. Looking to play their way back into that championship game that will take place next Friday afternoon. So, once again, thank you for another great season of Husky volleyball. It's been a lot of fun. We hope you've enjoyed watching as much as we've enjoyed doing this. And what a way to end the season. Not exactly how the Huskies hoped it would end tonight, but nothing to hang your heads about. So hope to see everybody again next year with more exciting volleyball action. So on behalf of myself, Kristen Hansen, Logan Hansen with the commentary as well as the production tonight.
The commentary, I said like 4 words.
Well, you did a great job on those 4. They sounded fantastic. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for being understanding of our bit of a technical difficulties. I hope we sounded okay with you guys tonight, and we'll see ya. Have a good night.